All right, I'm here with my tour guide. What's your name?
Jimmy Wolfeyes.
Well, Jimmy, tell us about yourself.
Well, I've been in Sedona for 33 years now. I'm a retired bull rider of 20. I like being outdoors all the time, and I never pay for gas or tires.
Well, tell us about what tour, where are we going on this tour?
Well, we're going on the Mogollon Rim, and it's named after a Spanish governor. He had a very long name, and he supposedly is the one that rode the entire rim, and it kind of carves into Arizona, and then it goes back out into New Mexico. And we pretty much take you up. When I get done with you, you'll know where sewing kits, weapons, medicine, alcohol, shampoo, and even diapers come from. All the westerns that were filmed here, which were over 67,
wow.
And the plant life, the animals, why the rocks are red. So it's a narrative tour, and we stop in different spots to get pictures, and we'll get out at the very top of the rim at 7,000 feet.
Holy.
So we're at 4,500 here, so it's going to get a lot cooler up there.
Wow.
So it's one of my favorite tours. It's the mildest one, and it's very scenic too. So there's a lot of beautiful views up there.
All right, well, thank you, Jimmy.
You're welcome. 2 hotels, 5 rough cowboy bars, and an old theater from the 50s they called the Flicker Shack. It really was.
Now, this was 33 years ago when you first came in.
33 years ago.
Wow.
I've been a guide for 15 as of July 3rd. Most drivers say 8 years, 10 years. You gotta love being outdoors in the rain, the snow, the wind. We do these 365 days a year.
Where were you from originally?
South Dakota. See, my Mexican friends call the round deer napales, or napolitos, and the fruit tunas. They've been pickling that. But you see, today, man loves everything deep fat fried. So they take a torch and burn the spines off the ear. Then they skin the ear and cut it into thin strips. And then they batter and deep fat fry it. It tastes like a deep fat fried potato with a hint of zucchini and a pinch of pickle. And the fruit, they'll crush that fruit and they'll make a sweet and sour dip that you put your fries in. It's really good. Jam, marmalade, ice cream, barbecue sauce, hand lotion. And I knew they'd figure out how to mix it with alcohol. They put the syrup in your margarita, and they call it the cactus margarita. I'll show you guys where to get a righteous margarita. Comes in a huge goblet. And that's all you'll remember. And right at the end of the commercial, he swings at the camera and yells, "Forta!" This is right where he was standing. There goes the hummus. Now the leaves, sugar
this is
sumac,
what now?
Sugar sumac.
Okay.
You see these leaves, they give off a citrus smell that you and I don't smell. See, the Apaches, they crushed them up and made them juicy, put them in the doorway, and it kept the gnats and it kept the mosquitoes out. And see, the berries, they don't know it's not spring again. They all start blooming again. These little berries, when boiled up in tea, release a natural sugar extract, and it sweetens your tea up. This wash, see, here's what we lovingly call Turons, part tourist, part
Oh my
moron.
God, look at this.
They'll park here, and they'll go hiking all day, and when they come back, their car's down there.
Oh my God.
This is usually dry. 1 to 6 foot
Oh
water
my
will blow
God.
through. In Arizona, it's called the stupid or the idiot law. People that park in a dry creek bed and get stuck, or they try to cross it, they have to pay for their own rescue. The taxpayers are sick and tired of paying for people's rescue. Yucca. You see, if you go to the end of the greenhorn and snap the needle and slowly pull it down the inside, your needle is already threaded. So they did basket weaving, they sewed sandals with it, they sewed mats together, they sewed rope. So it's a good light sewing kit. But you see, the fruits are already gone. The animals ate them green, which they probably got a sour belly. Well, the fruit up here, not near the water, would look like a fat, smooth green pickle. Down by the water, big old cucumber.
Oh man.
Awesome.
Look at that.
Watch this Hummer drive off the cliff. Hey, get out of our picture. Oh.
Awesome.
See, so the settlers that used this road were world traveled. See that big rock there on the left? They call it a side view of a flat-faced sphinx from Egypt.
Oh,
See
yeah.
the points to back, face is flat in the front. And the one to the right, she's sitting in her throne wearing a bonnet with a big dress on, and they're calling it Queen Victoria. Cowboys call it Mrs. Butterworth. Look at this over here.
Look at that.
Look at the waterfall right here.
Oh, that is awesome.
Cool.
That is, oh my God, there's another
one up above.
Another one up there. Look at that, folks.
Drink that water, you'll get a lot of iron in your
Make your stomach turn red.
I've seen this stuff. I've seen the water come up to the road here.
Holy crap, we are getting closer.
Yeah, man. Those black streaks coming down the rocks?
Yeah.
Those are skid marks from tourist butts. No, really, it's called desert tapestry or desert varnish. It's really a deeper, darker iron concentrate from where water comes down every single time it rains. So if you see any greenery growing out of the solid rock, it's because those black streaks go through, and they don't need much water in order to grow. Look at that.
Oh my gosh. Look at that.
This is where what Sam Elliott was right up here, up there, in the movie called The Quick and the Dead, not the one with Sharon Stone. This is when Kate Capshaw, he was following a family that were coming out west, and it was like a teacher and his wife and their kid, and these bad guys were trying to steal their horses. So he kind of followed from a distance, and he started killing these guys, but he fell in love with the guy's wife. So Kate Capshaw, it was cold out. They had a fire truck, and they made water come down, and they made her stand there in her bloomers and act like she was bathing, and he was up here watching her from a distance.